In today's video, I'm going to be cleaning up this vehicle using a mix of products which have been kindly sent to review and purchase myself, and all of which I'll be giving you my honest thoughts on throughout this video. I kick things off on the wheels by using ODK's Citrus at a 1:9 ratio to pre-wash them. This did a great job at removing the surface dirt, but there was a considerable amount of more stubborn brake dust on these wheels, which was definitely going to require a stronger cleaner and some agitation. The chemical of choice today was Soft 99's Wheel and Tyre Cleaner. This is a potent product which I knew was going to have a good level of success in a single hit on both the rubber and the alloys. I also popped a little bit of shampoo in the wheel bucket to help add some lubrication, which is slightly overkill to be honest with this wheel and tyre cleaner, as it does foam up quite nicely on agitation. To pre-wash the paintwork, I went in again with ODK Citrus at that 1:9 ratio and layered that over the vehicle before proceeding with the snow foam from Wax Junkies at again a 1:9 ratio. This combination of pre-wash chemicals did a good job at removing a lot of that surface dirt. However, there was an oily and kind of streaky layer of traffic film which the pre-wash chemicals did struggle to shift. Now I have noticed this on some cars previously, and it is really hard to remove contactlessly. In fact, I did go in again with my most potent pre-wash chemical, which is Garage Therapy's Decon shampoo, at a 1:9 dilution, just to test this on a panel to see whether it shifted it, and even that couldn't remove any more than the previous two had tried. However, I could proceed with the contact wash with the assurance that this was more of a greasy residue as opposed to a grittier film, so the risk of inducing swirl marks really was as low as possible. The shampoo that I'm using today is High Definition Details Pure Cleanse shampoo. I've used this a few times now and it's definitely up there as one of my favourite shampoos. It works equally well when used in a foam lance or applied in a bucket as I'm doing here, and I only needed 25ml on this vehicle. It foams up really nicely and feels quite thick and very well lubricated. And I also appreciate that the suds remain very stable throughout the wash process, so there's no need to foam it back up again using the pressure washer. If you are looking for an economical and effective maintenance shampoo, then I do think this is a very good one to consider. I know there's going to be some people here getting a little bit worried about me washing this car on a relatively sunny day. Now I do have a gazebo on hand if I'm dealing with very hot panels, however on this vehicle I was managing to keep them cool to the touch by continually misting the car with water, and at this stage it was only about 17 degrees, so the temperatures weren't too high to be causing me any problems. As you could hopefully see from the intro shots, there was a decent amount of grime in some more of the intricate areas on this vehicle, so I went in with the detail brushes to address that. I used a Detail Factory Ultra Soft Synthetic Detail Brush on the more intricate areas that surrounded the paintwork, to take the most gentle approach possible, and then on the more robust surfaces like the rubber seals, I went in with a stiffer Soft 99 detail brush. The gloss black pillars on this vehicle were in a pretty bad way, as it looks like there was some quite severe chemical staining which had left a streaky, more matte finish. This is quite common to see if a car has been taken to automatic car washes, and some roadside car washes also use quite caustic chemicals, and I wasn't comfortable handing this car back to the owner without addressing this, as I did really think it was letting down the overall look. So I went in with Shana Gloss Shara, which is an all-in-one polish, so not super aggressive, but gloss black pillars are really quite sensitive, so you don't need something super heavy. I wasn't going for a full restoration to get a flawless finish here, as that would have required multiple steps and taken a reasonable amount of time. The aim here was really just to restore them back to an acceptable finish. To protect the paintwork on this car, I went in with Strana Gloss Parlour Spray Sealant, which I have used on camera a few times before, and it's a product that I seem to really just keep going back to. I think it's a solid all-rounder that delivers a good level of gloss and slickness, about 3 months durability from my experience, and it's just really quick and easy to apply. You simply spread the products using a microfiber towel or applicator pad, as I'm using here, wait about 20 seconds and then buff off with a clean microfiber, and you can instantly feel that slickness come back under the towel. Even though it was starting to get slightly warmer here, I think it was about 20 degrees when I got to this stage of the process, I didn't have any issues with this product causing streaks on some of the slightly warmer panels. Having said that, I didn't use it on anything particularly hot, as I don't think that's the best idea, but it is definitely a more forgiving product and I've really never had any issues in terms of application. Continuing with the Strana Gloss theme here, I went for their gummy tyre and trim dressing, as again I find this to be super easy to apply and to leave a nice consistent finish, even on tyres like this where the sidewall is very dry and some products tend to leave a streakier finish.